Hello everyone, and welcome to River City's Public Access. My name is Pat Buzza. We're here tonight on November 2nd, Monday, at East Junior High for this pickleball clinic. Pickleball is fairly new in the central Wisconsin area. It has been around in the United States for the last 50 years. It is gaining national prominence year after year. Some call it the fastest growing sport in America. Tonight, people are going to learn the basics of pickleball, the rules, the scoring, and some of the strategies. East Junior High and Caitlin Maloney are presenting this clinic, and also it is presented by Park and Recreation and Mary Walasek. So we want to thank all those involved.
This is basically a demo. Pat Buzza has come over graciously to discuss with this demo. He's been playing for 3 years. He's very good at it. And he goes around the state and he has put on different demos and clinics. So we're going to go over the rules real quick and then get a paddle in your hand and get you out there. We've got several volunteers that are going to set up on the courts and get you guys 4 on a court and get you playing. Okay, so Pat?
Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for River City's Community Access for promoting it. Thank you to Park and Rec, Mary Walasek, and Caitlin Maloney for providing the gym, the equipment that you're using, and also the nets. Pickleball's been here for 50 years. It's been pretty obscure, but it's coming into the limelight now. It's played a lot down south, but it's graduating from north. There's many places to play in Wisconsin right now. On usapa.org, there's a whole list of places to play in the whole country, and a lot of places in Wisconsin that you wouldn't even believe, places like Eagle River and Three Lakes and other towns where you wouldn't expect pickleball to be popular. Okay, we're going to go through some of the basic rules and etc. for the game of pickleball, and we want to get a paddle in your hand as soon as possible because that's why you're here. But before we do that, there's some things that are imperative. Craig, would you be so nice, and we have to have a ball here? The court is divided into 4 areas, much like a tennis court. One of the main differences is this line here, which is 7 feet from the net, and this area here is referred to as the non-volley zone, or often called the kitchen. Okay, why the kitchen? Don't ask me, but referred to as the kitchen. But formally it's the non-volley zone. What this non-volley zone is a place where I cannot come in here and hit the ball in the air. That's a fault. If the ball bounces, I can come in, I can step in. Okay? Well, that's a fault. I went into the kitchen and I hit it in the air. Okay, that's something that's you'll have to work on because everyone violates that, especially when they first start. Okay, the court is in 4 quadrants, as I said, and the reason is for the serve. I have to serve between this line and this out of bounds line, and the ball must land on the other side of the kitchen. In other words, from here to the back line, in order for it to be a good serve. And from the center line to there. So this would be a good serve. Okay? If the ball goes over the net and hits this line, the kitchen line, that's a fault. All the other lines are in play. Okay? So, now comes the hard part, scoring. The game of doubles starts with the server serving one serve. The 2 opponents are the receivers. Okay, and I am the first server. Okay, so I would, and if the score is 0-0, I would start out by saying 0-0-2, as if I was the second server. Okay, Tom, you want to come out? Okay, you're my partner. Okay, so the game would start 0-0-2. Okay, now we're into the point. Okay. Now, say for example, we won the points. Just an example. Now the score would be 1-0-2, as if I was the second server. Okay? Now we're halfway into the match. Okay? And I'm the first, we win the serve. Okay? Now, and if we're ahead 6-5, the score would now be 6-5-1. One as if I was the first server. So, you say the score so everybody can hear. It would be 6-5-1. Okay? We get into the point. If we win the point, now it's 7-5-1. Okay? Now, supposedly, I hit a bad serve and it hits the net. That's a fault. Or I hit it out of bounds. That's a fault. Tom's the second server on our team. Now, it might be hard to follow along, but we're going to reinforce this once you get playing. Okay. Now, Tom is the second server on our team. The score is still 7-5, so he would say 7-5-2. Okay?
And he becomes number 2 because you faulted?
Because he's the second server on our team. Yeah, because I faulted. So you keep gaining points until you fault. Okay? Okay. And once you get playing, this will come much more clear. Okay, so Tom would serve as 7-5-2. Okay? Okay, now they won the point. Now Craig is going to serve.
Oh, no.
And the score would be 5-7-1. Okay, very good.
You got one.
Okay, that's good. We won the point, but they get their second serve. Now it's Dan's turn. And the score would be
5-7-2.
correct, 5-7-2.
Is that my second serve?
Hopefully, he's done it a few times.
Okay, now, like I said, we're going to reinforce this once you get a paddle in your hand. Okay. Yep. Okay, here's another point. Once you serve, in order for the ball to get in place, it has to bounce twice. Okay? There's one bounce, there's 2 bounces. Now it's game on. Okay? So, 2 bounces. Or Craig serves to me, same thing.
It's not 2 bounces because you get aggressive.
1 bounce, 2 bounces, game on. In a lot of instances, the point doesn't really start until the 3rd hit. Okay, and it's really important then to get your serve in, and it's very important to get the return of serve in. Okay, you can play a little bit of tricks with your serve. Like that, you know, try to trick the guy, but in most cases, it's not going to do you any good. Tonight, I encourage you just to aim for the middle of the court. In order to start the point, you got to get your serve in. You also have to get your return in to keep the point going. So, when you watch pickleball, say if you were watching on YouTube, here's what happens. I'm going to serve, let it bounce, and then that team's going to come up to the 7-foot line, right to the non-volley line. Dan's already up there because that's the place to be. You control the point from the net. So Dan's already there because he's not receiving serve. Craig, after he returns the serve, is going to come up and try to control the net before we do. Remember, if you control the net, if you control that kitchen line or the non-volley line, you control the point. Okay. Then, what you'll see on YouTube, you get into the soft game. This is what the soft game looks like. Because we're both trying to come up to the net, instead of standing back and smashing, it looks like this. Okay, so that's the soft game. Okay, it's also called dink. and my momentum carries me into the non-volley zone, that's a fault. Okay? This is stuff that's going to be reinforced once you actually start playing. And we're trying to get you on the court as quick as we can. Okay, here's some of the basic strategies. Number one, get the serve in. Number two, return it deep if possible. If they return it up here, I'm already halfway to here where I can start controlling the net. Okay, if they can return it so that I'm back here, it's going to take me longer to get up there. And I might not make it before they hit a hard shot at my feet. Okay, so you work to the non-volley line to control the point. That shields your feet and it makes my opponent's shot more difficult. Okay, another thing that Tom and I are going to do as partners, we're going to kind of stay together. We're going to be together going up to the net. And if the ball goes over there, we're going to shift to this part of the court. That's the same as tennis strategy. The most likely scenario for Craig to return the ball when the ball's over there is either down the line or the middle. The hardest shot for him is over here. So Tom and I have to protect the most likely area that the ball's going to be hit. So the ball's over there, we're over here. Ball's over here, we shuffle. Okay, and Tom and I are going to be like on a 10-foot string. We're going to be here, if the ball's over there, if the ball's over there, we're both going to come here. Same comes back here. Okay? So there's a little bit of a shuffle drill that you can do. If you're in your basement or whatever, you don't need much room, it just goes like this. Okay? Anyway, it gets you moving your feet. Okay, that's all we're going to do with that. So, also, there's an important thing is partner communication. Sometimes the ball comes in the middle. Okay, so if it's to my forehand, it's usually mine. But if it's a lob, and it's come back here and it's between us, instead of either both trying to hit it or both thinking the other one's going to hit it and nobody hits it, I'm going to say mine. Or I'm going to say yours. So that's partner communication. Okay? Here's another strategy, which you'll work on if you get to play a lot tonight. Okay, if Dan's back and Craig's up, I'm going to hit it to Dan because he's got the more difficult return. Okay, we're going to keep Dan back. Okay, I'm not going to hit it to Craig.
It's working.
Okay, just some quick strategies. If you're going to come up to the net and they're going to hit a return, okay, I'm not going to try to hit the ball like this. If I see Craig's going to hit the ball and I'm coming to the net, I have to settle before he hits the ball so that I can go left or right as fast as possible. You have to be able to react quickly. Okay, we're going through this really fast, but like I said, this will all get reinforced when you get on the court. Another strategy, avoid the low percentage shots, trying to go for the miracle smash cross court or whatever. Or the middle is your friend. Okay, if you aim for the middle, sometimes it makes your opponents make a decision on who's going to take it. I would like to hit a low to Craig's backhand. But sometimes they're indecisive on whose ball it is. And you get an easy point that way. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit just quickly about safety. Safety glasses are not required in this sport, but people do wear them, and for very good reason. Like I said, they're not required. If I'm playing against a lesser player, and I have a shot where I can hit it hard, you know, the ball is above the net, okay? If I'm playing against a lesser player, not necessarily Dan, but someone I know is lesser player, maybe a 13-year-old kid or, you know, or a young lady that's not very experienced, I'm not going to hit it hard. There's a certain etiquette involved in recreational play, so please be safe. Okay, now one more thing. I have to back up to the serve. As far as the serve is concerned, there's three things involved in a legal serve. One is I have to swing in an upward motion from low to high. Secondly, I have to make contact with the ball below my waist. And thirdly, the paddle has to be below my wrist, head of the paddle. So there's no side arm, it's like this. That's as legal as can be. Okay? So, unlike tennis, there's no overheads or anything. So, the important things are, and you're going to be on the court very quickly, important things are, get your serve in, and sometimes that takes practice, and that's okay. Get a good return as deep as possible, and try to work towards the net and control that non-volley line. Okay, now the most important thing is have fun. Okay. A lot of people laugh when they play pickleball, and it's for good reason. It's fun. It's fun. When you go to parks that play pickleball, and say retirement communities, the water volleyball players and the pickleball players are laughing the most. And that's because it's fun. So many people have a short introduction to pickleball where they play for the very first time, they're hooked. It's legitimately fun. So everybody that has a paddle, find a court. And we have our mentors here. And we'll be around to fill you in on the basics. Correct any famous balls and ask you questions.
Keep score for you.
Playing pickleball tonight.
My name is Brian Anderson, and I had an excellent time playing pickleball tonight. You should do it too.
Hi, it's been a great night tonight. You all should come play pickleball.